Hello YouTube, MizukiFesta666 here, and today I bring you a Q&A commentary. I'm not doing this over any gameplay, I'm just recording my voice right now, so I'm gonna have to find a couple of gameplays maybe to fit in over the top of this. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna answer a few of your questions, and at the end of the video, I'm going to bring in you something new that I'm hoping to turn into a weekly series where you guys will give me recommendations for a class setup or primary weapon and attachments to use, and what I have to do is I have to go on to whichever game it is and get a 25 plus kill gameplay with 5 or less deaths. So yeah, that'll be fun, so I'm going to be starting that up and I'll be explaining that a bit more at the end of the video once I've answered all these questions. So, the first few questions is from Logan on Facebook. And the first question is, who inspired you to do videos on YouTube? Now, who inspired me most was C-Nanas, because he really spoke, in his old videos, he spoke about a lot of inspirational stuff that resonated with me, and, he was really confident about what he did, and, I didn't watch his channel when he first started, so I caught up on all his old videos, I watched from start to where he is now. And I guess in that sense I watched him grow as a YouTuber and get more confident with what he was doing, and I don't know, it just really inspired me. The kind of person he is inspired me to do what I do now, because I wasn't a very confident person. Like when I was 13 or something, I was in a really dark place. I was a depressed young person, and watching YouTube videos kind of brought me out of my shell in a way. I don't know how that kind of happened, but some of the things that a lot of YouTubers said in their videos kind of inspired me and gave me a lot more confidence to do anything on YouTube. So that's when I first started posting. As you can probably tell, I wasn't very confident in my videos. I'm not very confident talking about my past and stuff, but I will be making a series about that. But I'm saying "but" too many times, bro. I will stop. But yeah, anyway, CNN spoke about a lot of stuff that really inspired me and gave me a lot of confidence, and that drove me to do what I do on YouTube now. And recently I watched a few of my old videos, and I can see where I've actually grown, and I don't know, it's really good to see I've become a lot more confident in myself since posting on YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys. You've really brought me out of my shell. You guys are awesome. Anyway, second question, which is still from Logan because he did the first few. So, second is, when did I start gaming? And I've been over this in an old Q&A of mine. I think I did it with Georgette. I started gaming through my friend's brother. When he had a Sega Mega Drive, me and my friend used to go around, I used to go around my friend's house and we used to play on her brother's Sega Mega Drive and play Sonic. Yeah, we could spend hours on Sonic. I fucking loved that game. Jesus Christ. Every time I was around there, I'd ask to go on that game. And then, I think her brother got a N64, and then I used to watch him play Legend of Zelda, and he'd be sat there constantly telling me to get out his room, and I'd just be like, but I want to watch you play this game. Yeah, I used to annoy him just by being in his room all the time, just watching him play. And then he got one of the original Xbox, and when he was at school sometimes, and I wasn't at school, I used to go around and play his Xbox in his room. But yeah, that's when it started, and then I got an N64 for my 7th birthday or Christmas or something like that, and so yeah, basically I've been gaming ever since. And the next question ties into the last one. How long do I plan on gaming for? I can't really put a time/date on it, because I mean, I love gaming. It's like an outlet for me. It's like if I've had a bad day, I'll come home and just go on my Xbox and it cheers me right up, speaking to people, who I wouldn't usually get to speak to, kind of thing. Because, like, I mean, I know you have to pay for it yearly by Xbox Live, but just being able to go onto Xbox and invite your mate to a party and just be cheered right up because you've got a friend there when you want it, if you get what I mean. Like, oops, poked my mic. But I plan on gaming for as long as possible, really, like, because as I said, it's an outlet for me. So, yeah, probably I'll be gaming when I'm like 95, you watch. I'll still be here on YouTube. It'd probably be cool, like, what would it be called? Like 80 something years from now. Oh, sorry, I just went off on like a little tangent. My brain just like started swimming in thoughts of what YouTube would be called like in 80 years. But yeah, anyway. Next question. If you could play one game with any commentator, who would it be? I'd like to say CNANers, because he was like one of the first YouTubers I ever watched and really enjoyed his videos, but then when I started gaming myself, I started getting more serious and competitive in the game, and that's when I found Optic Nadeshot, so I think if I could play one game with any commentator, it'd have to be Optic Nadeshot, because he's taught me a lot of the techniques I use in game now. So yeah, and he's a really good player. I really enjoy watching his videos, so I think I'd have a lot of fun in game with him, because I enjoy doing the call outs, and I enjoy like using tactics to maneuver around the map and using the cut-off points properly and the lookout points and whatever else. So yeah, I think I'd really enjoy playing a game with Optic Nadeshot. And so the last question from Logan is, what is your dream gaming setup? So I think I would have a 42-inch, probably LG TV, because they just look really nice and suave and sexy. So I'd have a 42-inch LG, obviously full HD TV. I would have the Hauppauge HD PVR Gaming Edition. I'd keep my Xbox as it is, because there'd be no point in changing that. And I'd have the yet to be released, which I think they're being released this year in July, I think. The Triton Warhead wireless headset. So yeah, I'd have that, because that looks really nice. I'll leave a link in the description to it. I think it's going to be about £200. I don't know what that is in dollars or whatever. But I'll leave a link in the description so you can go take a look at them. They look really good. But obviously you can't just go by looks. But still, I wouldn't mind sitting there gaming with them on my head. They look really nice. But yeah, apart from that, I wouldn't really change anything else. Probably have like a custom controller or something like that. But yeah, I haven't really given it much thought, because I just kind of work with what I've got. But yeah, anyway, the next 3 questions are from Andrew on Twitter. Did you ever have an imaginary friend as a child? I had to go and ask my mum about this. Hold on, I need a drink real bad. Listen to them ice cubes. Did you ever have an imaginary friend as a child? But yeah, I had to go and ask my mum, like, if she ever remembers me having an imaginary friend as a child, because I don't. And she said no. She said she doesn't have any recollection of me speaking to something imaginary on my own in my room. But I do remember, like, I used to get bored in class a lot, so I used to sit there and imagine in my head that there was like this massive cat chasing this like mouse around the classroom and knocking everything over and breaking shit. And yeah, I'm not sure if that could be classed as an imaginary friend. So yeah, I don't remember actually having an imaginary friend like I'd speak to daily or anything like that, and neither does my mum. So no, I did not have an imaginary friend as a child. What did you do for Easter weekend? Well, I left my house on Thursday and stayed at my boyfriend's till Saturday, and on the Saturday we went up and visited his grandparents, where we saw a lot of his families. I think there were like aunts and uncles there, so and like little cousins and nephews and stuff. Um, and basically we went up to give their grandparents a visit, and that whole shenanigan with the boat race went on. We were gonna watch the boat race, and like apparently some guy was swimming in the river thing where they were gonna actually be having the boat race. So yeah, so we went up there, ate some food, had a couple of cups of tea. Um, the kids went on an Easter egg hunt, and then I got attacked by children because for some reason children seem to like me. Sounds really weird, but like they'll always come up to me and like jump on me, and this is getting weird now. I'm gonna stop. And the third question, which is from Andrew still, is and where is Waldo? I haven't got a clue where Waldo is. I'm pretty sure I was meant to answer that with something witty, but I'm not a very witty person, so I don't know where Waldo is. He could be in your ass. Next question from Jeremy on Facebook is, who's that Pokemon? Your favourite question mark. Now I'm going to interpret that as, what is your favourite Pokemon? And this is going to be a typical answer that every girl would give. Right, my favourite Pokemon is Mew, because it's so cute and adorable and small, and then it just packs a right fucking punch when it wants to. So my favourite Pokemon is Mew. Next question from Ken Patchy first from on YouTube is, what do you think about people getting in discussions over Xbox 360 versus PS3? Right, now I don't really have an opinion on which console is better. Like, I'll argue it with my friends as a joke, just like, oh, Xbox is so much better than PS3, chuck that piece of shit away and whatnot. But it's ridiculous when people spend hours and hours on someone's video that they have put like hours into making that video and uploading, and like the amount of hours that goes into uploading a video just takes quite a while. It takes a lot out of you, but when you go on and you see like 50 new comments, you're just like, oh yeah, people really like the video. And then it's some argument about people who prefer PS3 over Xbox, and they're just like completely like slating people because they play on Xbox 360, and it doesn't fucking matter what platform you play on. Like, they're both good consoles. Like, if I could afford it, I'd have a PS3 and an Xbox just for the sake of it. Like, but I just think it's ridiculous how they can argue for hours and hours and drag other people into the argument, and then it becomes like a whole big keyboard warrior session about PS3 being better than Xbox or Xbox being better than PS3. Now, they're both really good consoles. Like, I don't argue about it, only with my mates, like as a joke. But I only bought the Xbox because it was cheaper than the PS3, so, and technically it's not in the long run because I have to pay for Xbox Live. But my view on people arguing over Xbox versus PS3 is it's completely ridiculous, it's childish, it's immature, it's just pathetic, really. So, yeah, that's my view on that. And on to the next question from DJ117 Oxidizer on YouTube, and he asks, what is your favourite gun in Black Ops? Now, my favourite gun in Black Ops, I mean, I have 3 go-to guns. Like, they are the L96, the AUG, and the AK-74U. So, out of those 3 guns, I have to pick one because they're the only guns I really use on a regular basis. So, I'm going to go with the L96 because I love the accuracy, and I think if I went onto my combat record and had a look, it'd probably say like the L96 is my most accurate weapon for me to use. So yeah, that's my favourite gun. I use that all the time. Like in any game I think I can get a good score with the sniper, I'll go for it. So yeah, that's my favourite gun on Black Ops. And the last kind of question, I guess it's more like me giving some advice, is from Derosion. So I got this in a personal message on YouTube quite a while ago, so kind of late. Sorry about that. Sorry about that I got back to you so late. But anyway, Derosion says, "Hey, I'm new to the whole YouTube scene of commentary. I am looking for someone to give me some advice to grow and become better at commentaries. I hope that you would watch my video to give me some things I need to work on or tell me something that you enjoyed and liked. Hopefully, you will give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, I hope you may even subscribe to me, watch me grow as a commentator and YouTuber, and also give me the motivation to keep going on with this. Thanks a lot, Mizuki Derosions." Right, now what I have to say to this, like, I know he probably didn't expect me to feature it, well, not feature it, but put it in a video and speak about it there, but shut up, bottle. Stupid Dr. Pepper bottle. Interrupting. Wow, that really actually made me jump. Anyway, there isn't really any advice I can give to grow and become better at commentaries. It's all down to you, and no amount of advice anybody can give you will ever make you more confident in your videos, because you just have to grab that confidence that you need to have in your videos, or you think you should have in your videos, because, like, if I don't like a commentary I've done and I don't think I sound confident enough in the video to promote what I'm talking about, then I will go and redo that commentary, because I just don't feel that if I upload a commentary where I don't sound confident or I'm not believing what I'm talking about, then it just doesn't sound right and it doesn't sit well with the viewers, because they can feel, well, not feel, but they can hear that lack of confidence and that I don't know, just you just sound flat in a commentary if you are not confident in what you're talking about. But that is about the only advice I can give, is be confident in what you're posting, be confident in the videos you're making and what you're talking about in those videos. But other than that, all you have to do is just make sure that you've got good video quality and just speak to your subscribers, really. But that's all I really can give you as far as advice. I did actually go to his channel and watch a couple of his videos. He's got a really good personality, but he's got a really small channel, but kind of ties in with what I was speaking about in my last video about people having really small channels, but that channel being really good in the sense that the person who is commentating the gameplay videos has a really good personality and is just a genuinely really nice person to listen to. And that is what this guy is, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description if you want to go check him out. Maybe this will help him out a little bit, getting a little bit more limelight maybe. Like, I can't give him that much because I'm not exactly a big YouTuber myself, but yeah, it is always nice to watch a commentator grow from start until he gets really big, well, he or she gets really big. So as far as motivation, just like what motivated you first to make videos, use that. Like, what motivated me was just to see if people would watch my videos, to see how far I could get. That was my motivation, to see how far I could get with what I was doing. So that's all I can really say about that, Derosions, and I hope that that at least a couple of the things I said will help. But as I said, advice cannot make you more confident, really. You just need to bring yourself to the point where you think you're confident enough to post that commentary or talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about in that video. So yeah, thanks for that message. It made me think quite a bit, and I hope you enjoy your stay here on YouTube. And what I spoke about briefly at the start of the video, this is it, guys. This is it. This is going to be a weekly series. Every Monday, I will be bringing you a video of a challenge that I'm going to pick randomly out of the comment section or personal message section, or on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I'll leave all the links in the description, all that good stuff. So yeah, by next Monday I'll be having you a challenge that was set to me by Crazy Gamer Pros quite a while ago now. And he said, you should try to make a gameplay with the M4 on Modern Warfare 3 with ACOG and silencer, and try to hit 25 and no more than 5 deaths. So I thought, that would be a really good idea for a series. So I'm going to be making it into a weekly series, and you guys are going to pick my weapons, perk setup, whatever. And I'm going to pick the classes at random and bring you gameplays with 25 kills and no more than 5 deaths. So I will see you guys on Monday with the next weekly challenge, where I'll be having a gameplay of the M4 with ACOG and Silencer. But until then, guys, I will speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.